Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Star Blast Studios coming here with a brand new video. And today here I am joined by one of the most respected reviewers in the figure community today. Please welcome Sean, aka DareDevil19. Was it okay if I used your real name right there?
Yeah, that's fine. I already told everybody on my channel my name anyway. How's everybody doing today?
Alright, getting in that intro. You know, I actually always imagined, like, you in a profile picture, okay, it would be like a drawing of you, your actual face, and you'd be wearing this Daredevil costume, and then Luffy would be in the background, and he'd be wearing that costume that Daredevil wore around season 1, where it's like that thing that completely covered his eyes. I think that would look cool, really cool as a profile picture. If you're watching this and you like DareDevil19, someone make that. That would be amazing.
And if you don't know who Luffy was, he was referring to my dog.
Oh yeah, his dog. Not the character from One Piece. No.
Yeah.
Anyway, today we're gonna be talking about the Broly figures that has been revealed from Figuarts and Figurize. What are the problems with them? What are the good things about them? There's a lot of things we want to discuss, and in some ways, actually, I'd say that based off of the images alone, Figurize looks like they've actually made a better Broly figure than Figuarts, which I find extremely surprising. DareDevil19 is here to show us some thoughts, so at face value, Sean, what do you think about these things?
I think they both look great. Maybe, I mean, if you look at the hair on the Figurize, it's more sculpted, like going straight up. But the SH Figuarts one kind of has a wavy look to it. The Figuarts one, for some reason, they downgraded the true bicep swivel and just built it into the shoulder, like how their Gladiator Hulk figure is. So now we don't have that bicep swivel the original Broly had. Another thing is a lot of people do complain about the size of the SH Figuarts Broly's feet, saying they're too large. They do look a little too long there. If you look at Figurize, their feet doesn't look like clown shoes. He does have the bicep swivel. There's a lot of, I mean, they're both going to be great figures, but you could see differences between the two of what design was better to go with when it comes to the articulation.
Absolutely, and I feel like in this case, for some reason, Figuarts decided to take a route where they didn't care as much about the sculpt, but worried more so about the articulation, and then completely ignored the fact that they have already made a Broly figure that has been a complete mastery of everything in between. They already had the parts to make the shoulders awesome, and I understand that people, they want to try out new things, but why am I seeing shoulder articulation like this on a Broly figure that is absolutely it's an absolute atrocity compared to the shoulder articulation that we've already gotten in the non-canon Broly movie?
Yeah.
I don't like to use the word canon, but it's like, yeah, that's people understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I'm a true bicep swivel fan. I always like when they use that on their figures. I hate when they keep the sculpt and just build it into the shoulder. Some people don't mind it, some people do, like me, but yeah, I'm not, that's probably the main thing I'm not happy about with the SH Figuarts Broly. But I mean, yeah. I think the articulation besides that is going to be really good on the figure. Like the skirt piece, I don't know whatever that's called. I think that might have better movement than the Figurize one. I didn't like Broly's skirt piece on the OG Broly, the Figurize one. I didn't like it popped off all the time. The SH Figuarts one worked better. The original Broly, I mean. So I think with that part, SH Figuarts will probably have a better one when it comes to that.
Absolutely. The thing is that I know SH Figuarts is gonna be a little bit. It's gonna surpass Figurize, just simply based off the fact that Figuarts is going to be included with a lot more facial accessories, and the sculpting is not the figure itself. The thing that makes Figuarts feeling more so like a figure than Figurize is because of the fact that Figurize itself is at a small disadvantage already due to the fact that it's a model kit and it's not an actual figure. You're gonna tap your finger on it with your fingernail. You're gonna hear that sound in there, and the weight of it is just gonna be really light. With this Broly though, when they actually manage to fix up the articulation on it, because it's like if you look at the model, you can definitely tell that thing is stuck the way that is. You can't move that thing right now, but
yeah.
The actual when this thing is actually movable, I hope that it does become a lot more how should I say, more articulated. Like,
yeah, they're usually good with the articulation.
Yeah, that's the one thing I know it's gonna surpass Figurize in. But personally, for me, man, I think Figurize is making the right decision here by actually, if you look at the hair, it's actually the same hair sculpt that came with their very first Broly figure.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it is. They completely took that mold, and I'm pretty sure they took the upper body for their Broly figure, and then just kind of fixed up the sculpting on there a little bit.
Yeah, added the scars and stuff.
Yeah, and then one thing I'm kind of curious though is like how the skirt piece is gonna come out. That part, who knows how that's gonna come out? But
I think it's gonna be articulated on the sides, and then the back piece is gonna be on a hinge. They'll probably, the side pieces, like the original Broly, will probably have the ball peg and the hinge, I think it was, and then the back was just on a hinge.
Oh yeah, it is.
So
I'm looking at the pictures right now. With Figurize though, is that gonna be articulated? I'm looking at the original picture, looking at any points on it that could. Yeah, that's gonna have the same thing as well. So when we actually get the review, that's the only time where we're gonna be able to really compare which one is actually better.
Yeah, we're just going by promo images right now, which is all we can do because neither of them released. So.
Personally, if you were to compare the hair sculpt between the Figurize and the Figuarts one, which one would you prefer?
The hair sculpts?
Yeah.
I like Figuarts because it has more detail into it, but I don't know if it's supposed to be all wavy or if it's supposed to be all like just straight out, like how the Figurize one looks, you know? But I do like the sculpting in the Figuarts one because they put all the lines throughout the clumps of hair as well, which is something I really dig. With the DBZ figures.
Yeah, you're right. Like the hair on that Broly almost looks like Super Saiyan 2 Goku hair sculpts. Like
yeah.
You see all over the place.
Yeah,
Why
definitely.
would they make it like that? Well, I mean, you'd have to watch the movie, and maybe there's that one scene, and there was like Broly's going forward, and his hair is all waving it in the wind. Maybe that's the scene that they're trying to capture, like Broly's hair in the wind.
Yeah, or maybe when he goes into like that berserker mode, maybe his hair gets all crazy and wavy or something. I guess we will have to wait and see.
Well, you know what? That's been a little bit of a shorter video. Let's talk about the new figures that you talked about in your figure news video. The Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta figures. Now, I know for a fact that Demonical Fit is crying in their bed right now. They're crying themselves to sleep because they worked so hard on their versions, thinking that the community would be happy. And then you have Figuarts seemingly coming out just to do that Demonical, take out those hair sculpts on Demonical Fit. I know a lot of people, lots of my friends, they were going to get the Demonical Fit heads, but as soon as they saw those Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta figures from Figuarts, they're like, okay, nope, I'm getting those.
The one thing about that for people who already have Demonical Fit, these Super Saiyan Blue hairs. Always remember that the Demonical Fit does have their own unique look with the translucent Super Saiyan Blue hair or Super Saiyan hair, so it still has its own unique look. But yeah, since Tamashii Nations revealed the new Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta, a lot of people are probably pressing the brakes on getting that the Demonical Fit Super Saiyan Blue hair and face set. So I mean. But still, like what I was saying, you still have a unique look there with the translucent look to the hair. That's why I was, specifically myself, that's why I liked getting the Demonical Fit hair sculpts, because they had that translucent look that I really do dig a lot when it comes to the Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan Blue look, you know what I mean? So people aren't really going to be losing out too much. But, I mean, it is good that we're getting the updated Super Saiyan Blue hair sculpts for Goku and Vegeta. And I thought the Vegeta one was actually just a reuse, but that one is updated a little bit as well. But those look great on the Figure Arts one, and seeing them in person, I just wanted to take them out and bring them home with me to review them and put them on display. But they would have chased me out of that building and I would have got arrested.
You know, the thing is, though, I feel like if this is gonna sound really corny, and maybe it's asking for a little bit of too much, but with us recently getting the the Saiyan Rays on Earth Goku, I would have liked it if they had kind of introduced a 3.0, and this is what I mean by that. Everyone forever has always been complaining about the knee joints on Goku figures. It's been something that's been it's always been like that. Whether you had the 1.0, you had like recently with the Super Saiyan Blue Vegito that you reviewed, like that's the original knee sculpt that they had, and then now with the Saiyan Rays on Earth Goku, that's what we got. People are still complaining.
Yeah.
I thought that by the time that they would have revealed a Super Saiyan Blue Goku 2.0, they would have fixed the knee joints, because there's so many Goku figures right now, like Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan God, Goku Black, Saiyan Rays on Earth, that are all using the 2.0 mechanics. So I feel like they kind of rushed out the figure just to make sure that people don't buy Demonical Fit.
Yeah,
it's almost as if they did that.
And it's an easy way to milk it off a Goku and a Vegeta too. But yeah, that could be them trying to put a halt to Demonical Fit's hair and face sets. The other thing, if you noticed on the new Super Buu and Android 21, the Buu form, they have different knee joints compared to other characters with baggy pants. Like, it looks like they have a 3.0 mode, because the knee joints are more part of the pants, and they're all sculpted with the wrinkles and everything, like how the knee joints should be looking, and it'll blend in better with characters who wear the baggy pants. And it's kind of odd that the Super Buu has it and the Android 21 has it as well, but then the new Goku that they showed doesn't have it. So maybe they're sticking to those 2.0 ones for Goku, because they don't have to resculpt anything, you know?
Absolutely. It's definitely more so a cash grab right now, just to get a Super Saiyan Blue Goku out in time for the Broly movie.
Yeah.
Maybe the thing is that makes it look rushed is they had already pre-planned this Super Saiyan Blue Goku, because Tamashii Nations, they prepare these they know about Broly they knew about Broly being in the movie before we even did, because, well, I mean, they're the guys making the figures. They had to have been preparing these like in the first place to show off at Comic-Cons and places like that.
Yep.
That's the thing that makes these figures rushed out so much more, because, well, I don't want to say rushed out, but they're trying to make these figures in time, because they know that with that Broly movie just coming out, figures like those, after seeing the Broly movie, it's gonna raise the demand for people that want, hey, I want to get a Super Saiyan Blue Goku figure. Hey,
Definitely.
I want to get a Vegeta figure. Hey, I want to get an Ultra Instinct Goku figure, because that may or may not be in the movie. Most likely it is.
Oh, I hope so, and I hope they make that Ultra Instinct Goku, because we need that figure. Even though we have too many Gokus already, I don't mind getting that version.
Now here's the thing with making a Ultra Instinct Goku figure. Would you want them to make the Omen? Would you want them or would you want them to make it mastered? Would you want him to be in the blue shirt, or would you want him to be topless?
Yeah, that's the thing. See, with the hair, the hair sculpts, they could probably throw them both in, like what they've done with previous figures. The look of the gi, battle damage, no shirt. I mean, we already have a battle damage. I mean, might as well just make a no shirt one then, since we already have a battle damage, unless people would prefer a different style battle damage, you know, maybe something different. But I mean, the no shirt's still battle damage, but I mean, with other characters, it would be cool if they threw like cuts and scrapes on them and maybe some blood, but for some reason they never do that. But I mean, since we already have that battle damaged one where the shirt's kind of like has that Tarzan look to it, they could do the shirtless one, since I know a lot of people would want to get that, and it would be a different version or or a variant, I guess, of Goku. But they could definitely throw in both Ultra Instinct heads, so that is something that would work.
Definitely, but I mean, knowing Tamashii Nations, they're gonna be making 2 Ultra Instinct Goku just because Omen and Mastered, like, when Mastered first appeared, he never had the blue shirt.
Yeah.
So that's the only way I see them making the Ultra Instinct Goku figures. It's like they knew what they were doing in order to try to get like as many more figures. They know they're running out. They know they're gonna run out of figures eventually. So it's like they gave Goku 2 new forms in Dragon Ball Super just to do this.
Yep, and that's probably what Tamashii Nations will do. They'll probably make the first version, then they'll make the mastered version. That's how they roll most of the time. Sometimes they hook us up, but other times they're just milking it.
And you know what? I think that's pretty much it for the video today. Sean, do you have anything else you want to talk about?
I just hope that we get a Bardock soon. And I feel like we're gonna get the super version of Bardock now.
Oh yeah, the super version of Bardock with that movie coming out.
Yeah,
trailer,
I sense it. Yeah, I just recently watched the second trailer. It looks like it's gonna have a good like backstory with Goku when he was a kid with Bardock and everything. So I'm interested in seeing that part of the movie, which I feel like might kick off the movie, or we might see it like in the middle of the movie as a flashback or something.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, how would you want to come back onto this channel when they make a 3rd trailer for this Broly movie? I hear that's going to be happening. If they make a 3rd trailer for this Broly movie, you want to just review all the trailers and everything we know about in one go?
Might as well. They probably will throw out one more because, what is it, releasing in December? They'll probably throw one out maybe the end of this month or sometime next month.
December in Japan, but January in the United States.
Yeah, so we gotta wait an extra month. Damn it.
Yeah. It is gonna be. Oh yeah, and the thing is, there's gonna be a lot of spoilers going around as well. There's gonna be a premiere in November.
Yeah.
Like for an exclusive audience, I think it's only gonna be in LA. I haven't seen any tickets for it, but I hope I can get over there and maybe watch it in November. But with the way that everything sells out as fast as it does, I'm probably not gonna be able to see it. Anyway, I think this wraps up this video up. We've been talking around long enough about figures. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure that you go over to DareDevil19's channel as well for very good figure reviews, news updates, and unboxings. Anyway, guys, this has been Starblast Studios.
And DareDevil19.
I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you in the comment sections. Till then.